Hot stuff in here. Another Skyrim Twitch stream by the Baster. I am. Over 3,000 hours. We are still on Legendary Difficulty Survival Mode. We're going Creation Club only. No mods. We just basically cleaned out Bleak Falls Barrow with mainly Ruin's Edge and the Arcane Arrows from Creation Club. I think if I wasn't horsing around a little too much, I could have cleaned out the whole thing on Legendary without getting killed once. Okay. We are overburdened, no problem with the horse, just a couple of pounds overburdened. We are going to go get rid of the Dragon Stone and the Golden Claw. Perhaps the Dragon Stone first. What was the Golden Claw's weight? Only half a pound. You know, maybe we'll keep it for a while. I don't know. I call audibles all the time. There's my mud crab. People want to diss the Creation Club mud crab, but that's because they have no imagination. They're really no good at the game. I have this little sucker specifically to carry 2 camping supplies, up to 2 camping supplies. He'll carry 20 pounds, 2 camping supplies, 9 pounds each. It's going to help my lizard in the cold. My lizard is more susceptible to cold. You know what the heck? I'm going to go, oh, hold it. After killing the bandits out here upon arrival, and the ones from the tower, at least 2 of them followed me, well, I guess they've despawned. Maybe not, because one of them I left an arcane archer fire arrow in. Now, come on, get off the horse. Everything's turning kind of gray. No, that wasn't it. Oh, I am overburdened. But I do want my fire arrow. Alright. Was it in this one? Fire arrow. I knew on the watching the recording, I knew I left one. And I found 15 of them in a chest in the barrow. So not only can you buy these things from vendors, the general stores, merchants. Where did my fur go? Well, I don't think that's that important right now. Anyway, but you'll find them randomly, apparently, in containers now. I have not yet crafted any arrows. I don't really intend to unless I have to for the telekinesis arrows, which I haven't picked up yet. I do believe that at least 2 of the guys from here followed me over to the barrow. Ah, come on. You know what? I'm rethinking. I don't know if my house in Myrwatch, the swamp outside of Morthal, perfect for a lizard, if it has a special thing for the Golden Claw. So on second thought, I'm going to hang on to it a little bit more. Did I leave a dead wolf around here? So we will go to Whiterun and talk to the Jarl. get the whole dragon thing going. I haven't done that in a long time. Let's see, have I done the... I don't think that I've done the companions thing, even talked to him yet. I can't remember. But we're going to go in here and buy some food, some arrows. Now, as I say quite a bit, these streams go up to YouTube. So that's why I'm narrating, talking a lot. Is there anything we can get rid of here?
Be careful. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More in the finest weapons and armor.
Right? I still have not seen a blacksmith or a Khajiit caravan sell the Creation Club enchanted arrows. I have found them from merchants, the Fletcher and Solitude, Bellathor here and Whiterun, a couple other general stores, and just in the Bleak Falls Barrow, which we just cleaned out. One of them was in a chest, 15 of them. That kind of surprised me.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
But we're gonna we're gonna end up going to, I guess, kill the dragon, go up and see the
Skyrim these days. Everyone is obsessed.
Hopefully
Take a
we'll
good
get
look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Alright, if not, we're going to try and maybe get all the way up to High Hrothgar to see the Greybeards. I discovered recently on my horse, I can just climb straight up the mountain and get there. We'll take a look at that. Hopefully I can repeat that.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
Right there, he should be killed on the spot for saying he's going to sell his sister or anybody else.
Trinkets, odds
But we
and
need
ends,
him.
that sort of thing.
Weapons, fire arrows. Now, I haven't seen any ice arrows or electric arrows in a while to buy from somebody. Thankfully, we now have 970 in gold, so we're going to buy all of these fire arrows. So anything I can sell him that we don't really need. This Sword of Embers came with the Steel Soldier armor I'm wearing from the Creation Club. And of course Shadowland comes from the Creation Club. That was the first weapon I had with my lizard. I like the way it looked up there at the Creation Club.
Take a look.
We'll get a little bit more money. I don't want an empty soul gem. Maybe I'll keep the flawless. Map of the wild horses. I recently got that. Those are the general locations. I'm currently using
You come back.
We're overburdened. Damn. Am I gonna have to get rid of something to this guy? Is there anything I can give my mudcrab? Since I have one of the
Please
Creation
do
Club
look around. Sure, I have
camping
something you
supplies set up where I got the Ruin's Edge. He has one more camping supply. He's carrying a little bit of food for me. What else can I put in there? How about the leather? The golden claw. Maybe I can't get rid of that. No, I can't get rid of that. Torch. Come on, there has to be other things I can get rid of. Wild horse notes. All right, maybe that. One more thing. Anything. Some of the food I don't need. Tomato. Can we give him all the tomatoes? Right. My weight is still 150. Can we run? All right. Barely. Now let's check my debuffs because I am on legendary difficulty and survival. We're going to be debuffed all the way. Tired, of course. Hungry. Attacks with weapons are 40% slower. We can't have that. God, what can I get rid of? I don't even have my Creation Club backpack yet. And I might not for a while, because you can't see the cool diagram there on the quiver from the arcane arrows. Alright, you got to think ahead on survival. You don't just start playing the game and running around. Probably Shadow Rend. I don't need. I don't know if I want to just leave it laying around somewhere. Well, we could probably leave it laying on the bed at the ruined farmhouse, just near the Western Watchtower, where we're going to end up fighting our first dragon. And then come pick it up later and take it to our home in Myrwatch and put it on a display rack. Shoot. I can't even really go in there and buy any food right now. Now this Dragonstone, 25. Well, we'll get rid of it and see if it lightens it up. But it didn't really seem to add any weight to me. That caught me a little bit off guard. Because I was prepared to leave Shadow Rend in Bleak Falls Barrow before the word wall until I could get back and get it.
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can't neither magic nor the chasm of time.
Fear not. Some dragon or giant will be ready.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Hrothgar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now,
We have a
let me
visitor.
show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Ah, yes,
I was just
the
waiting
Jarl's
to see if he was
protege.
going to acknowledge
Back from
us.
Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems. Ah, the Dragonstone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
Oh. Dragonstone. What next?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you
Farengar.
deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the
I
western
serve
watchtower?
Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the...
Now, what my intention is to do something I've never done before. Since I'm back on the horse. I haven't been on a horse in quite a while now. It's nice to be back. I think I'm the master at mounted horse combat. We'll see. But I'm going to try and stay on the horse and fight the dragon outside the watchtower with Ruin's Edge and my arcane fire arrows. We'll see how that goes.
tower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
And then the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory. Help Irileth kill this dragon before it can attack
Hide
my...
shield
No.
of dwindling
Can't
frost.
afford to risk both of you.
Actually, that could come in useful. Because my steel soldier gauntlets from the Creation Club, I block 25% more damage with the shield. And as an Argonian, being more susceptible to cold, a anti-frost shield might really work. But I see I'm up to 154 in weight right now.
I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord.
I kind of want to leave Shadowrend here, but I don't want to risk losing my Creation Club weapon. I guess maybe I could always go back to the geysers and get another one. Can I get rid of 5 pounds, let's say? Selling the scrolls. We're too far away now from a merchant. Food. Potions. I don't really have that many. But with survival mode, you really have to think about your weight, the weight you're carrying. You have to think of food. You have to think of shelter. The leather armor. I'm going to have to drop this leather armor. I think this is what the Jarl gave me before I went to the barrow. God, frost resistance by 40%. Now I kind of intend to play with only Creation Club. That doesn't mean I won't use in-game items. But I would kind of like to rather use a Creation Club shield. So if I end up using this shield, if I could come across one better from the Creation Club, I'll use it.
The very soul of court.
Let me see. I don't want to necessarily just leave it. Well, I didn't want to put it upside down. Maybe it'll stay. All right, let's go. The weight is now 148 out of 150. We have a chance. But once you get on the horse, I've had, you know, over 1,000 pounds at times in the old days. And soon I want to go restore this tree. Yes, sirree, I think it looks better restored. That's one of my most, the quests I'm more proud in is fixing the tree.
Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing! The Imperial machine...
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you do.
Alright, there goes Irilith.
Guards in Dragon Street say you aided the Yard. Awful white guy, I think.
You heard right. I said a dragon.
Those guys better be excited. It's possible one of them won't come back. I don't have a saddle yet for my Creation Club horse. You can buy them, I think, for $250. I didn't have the money the first time I came across somebody who sold them. Alright, how many arrows do we have again? 64. Food. Are we hungry? Of course we're tired. Shoot, I should have slept back there maybe. Well, we're not going to go into combat hungry. So let's do the 380. See, even that wasn't enough to get me all the way well fed. Apple pie. Let's go for it. I like the apple cabbage stew thing. You could come in. I guess my crab is carrying some of my food. So can I do this dragon fight on horseback? See, typically what I do probably is run up into the tower, hide, and try and shoot with a bow. Can we do that from horseback, running around out in the open, without getting killed too often? Well, knowing me, we'll give it a good shot. Possibly until we finally do it. Like I said, I could have cleaned out the barrel without even getting killed, looking back on my video. Here comes the crew. Will being on horseback be enough to even get the dragon to come in? Or do you have to be on foot? Probably not. This is slightly new territory for me, even after 3,000 hours. Because, like I say, I've never tried this from horseback. Alright. So I'm going to do a hard save here, I think. Because things could go south. Have I technically joined up with Irileth yet? Meet Irileth. Do I have to be on foot to meet her? Or is this where we meet? Let's see.
No signs of any dragon right now. But it sure looks like he's been...
Let me see.
I know it looks bad.
We haven't technically met her.
Want to
Let me
figure out
jump
what
off the
happened.
horse.
And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out. Look for survivors.
Well,
We need to know what we can do.
we're heading out. I don't know. Did I meet with her technically? Of course, I won't be able to shoot too high, but generally, it's probably best to shoot at the dragons when they're on the ground. Even I am a poor shot when they're flying.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Corky and Tor just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Guardsman, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know.
Here it comes.
Here he comes again.
Here he comes!
As I said, this is going to be a first for me. Now, thank God my helmet gives me 40 points of fire resistance. All right, where did the thing land? Well, that's not good. Took a full blast. My elevation on horseback is going to be poor. I think that arrow missed. Come on, horse. Well, that hit. I can't see from the bush. Oh shit! It practically landed on us. I think it did. Come on.
You're already dead.
Where did he land? That missed. Arrow, you know what? This could also be because I'm tired. That hit. That might have hit too. Shoot. One thing I don't like about Special Edition is the taller grass or whatever it is. You can't even hardly find your bodies in the grass. Let's get going here. Yeah. Unfortunately, oh, do I have healing potions on me? Let me take a look. Well, I'll have a couple. Them I can use from horseback. No elevation. Now I've momentarily lost my crosshair. You know, let me try something. An ice arrow. Maybe the dragon is more susceptible to ice. Well, I'm not going to waste one of my 5 while he's flying. No, we're gonna go. I know he's behind us somewhere. I wasn't sure if that arrow hit, but it looked like it could have. Clean miss. Now I've got to switch back to fire arrows. Hold it, what about these bone arrows? No enchantment, but they hit hard. Oh shit, I don't want to get killed here. seems to be stuck or something. We'll take this. Ah, damn. So close. I don't want to use the ice arrows. They might have worked, but I think the fire arrows are good. Alright, let's go. I think it hit him, but the grass was in my vision again. Alright, we got him, with a lot of help, of course. So I guess that's the first time I fought this dragon, or possibly any dragon, from horseback. Maybe I've done it with a sword once before, going back and forth with sweeping hits. Alright, we're not going to have any room for, yeah, we can only carry maybe 8 pounds.
We'd better go make sure that... Everybody, get back!
And I think we'll have time to do my climb up the side of the mountain to the Greybeards. I hope I can repeat that.
I can't believe it. You are Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell... Or is about the Dragonborn? Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any...
Fire arrow, 13. We'll take those. And an ice arrow. The gold. I guess we'll take the steel arrows. They're good for drawing out opponents. But the bones and stuff... Let me see, where's the horse?
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in
Where
forever.
is my horse?
But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn.
Oh, here it
who
is.
kill dragons and steal the power.
Well, I turned the wrong way, but we're going to go drop the dragon stuff right at our feet before I can get on the horse with it.
Better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Hrothgar. You ain't a North.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales
Chocolate
and
chip
legends.
cookies and Diet Coke.
That was
Snack
shouting,
of champions.
what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You
got
better get
that.
back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here.
Alright. Let's take the dragon bones. I don't really want anything else. And we can get on the horse, even though we have 223 out of 150. We can't walk, but we can ride. That's what I mean. You can clean out places. I used to run into a dungeon or something, carry everything out. Hopefully there's a container to set it in, a sack, a barrel. And then you make sure your horse is close, just like we did right there. Yeah, can I even ride this sucker right in here? Apparently not. Now, I'm not going to drop it in the chest because it will respawn. Although I've played long time. This used to be my first place I'd hang out at. Sleep, store stuff in the chest, making sure you come out back regularly so it doesn't respawn. Sleeping in the bed will do us no good because we're outside. But I think that we can just drop these suckers right here. I'm tempted to keep Shadow Rend here too. What else can I drop though? Well, I don't like the idea of leaving this Creation Club weapon here, but we might for a while. Leave it right there. What's our weight now? 121 out of 150. Okay, that's how it's done on survival mode. Or even regular play if you're overburdened. Alright. We're going to get the quest to go to see the Greybeards, and then we're going to see if I can crawl up the side of that mountain right there. On a horse. The only way you can do it, though. With a horse, you're almost like a rock climber. Also see if maybe my leather that I placed on the end table or whatever it was back in the palace is still sitting there. It should be, but it might have fallen on the floor. One thing I do is sometimes pick up and reset things manually. Actually, in Myrwatch, we'll eventually get back there. Here's the invitation. In Myrwatch, you go into, sometimes you go from one part of the house to the other. Things will fly around a little bit. Now we're definitely going to get some sleep somewhere. Maybe buy some more food and arrows. But I fought that dragon pretty well drained from fatigue.
You already have been told you don't allow here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. Also, what happened to you. Izmir, you did it! You killed the dragon.
Okay, guard, thank you, but I didn't do it alone.
There has been talk amongst the guards that you are Dragonborn. But such a thing, surely that's not possible.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
Lucia here is one of the two orphans that I think really need adoption the most, because her and Sophie in Wilmtown, they sleep outside. Lucia behind the inn here in Whiterun, and Sophie in the courtyard. I think they have it the hardest. Lucia is a straight-up beggar. Sophie tries to sell flowers. Of course, I've got to buy all of her flowers every time I pass.
Oh, thank you, Divines. Bless your kind heart. It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since Mama. Since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything. I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much.
Now, I've always kind of thought that for a mod maker for houses and stuff, to make Sophie's farm, you know, that she got thrown out of by her aunt and uncle, you go back, take it back, put her in it, you could live there maybe. That would have kind of been a good mod slash, you know, quest, don't you think? Hey, I adopted Lucia here pretty easily into Myrwatch, the Creation Clubhouse outside of Morthal Swamp. Let's just go ahead and adopt her now.
Really? Do you have a place I could live?
Yes, Myrwatch.
Oh, wow. Are you sure? You really wouldn't mind?
Yes, I'm sure, daughter.
Yay! Thanks, Mr. Papa. I promise I'll be the best daughter
Now,
ever.
I expect her to be there when I finally get back. She will be. Sophie.
Watch the skies, traveler.
In Windhelm. It's a little tricky to adopt her because you have to kind of, I think, before she'll go to the house, you have to complete the blood on the ice thing. One thing that horrified me once, when I went into Windhelm, you know, the guy, Clexo, who's, you know, doing the murderer, he was actually stalking Sophie. That actually really shocked me. I couldn't handle that.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
The watchtower was destroyed. I'm not going to take all the credit. I killed the dragon here. I think I deserve a reward. That's not entirely true.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tibeseptim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn,
might have been that test
who are
shot.
we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We
Okay.
still have a city to defend.
To me, my screen
Yes,
looks a little blurry. I think maybe I have debuffs from being fatigued. Let's see what the axe is. Not too bad. Now, even though I intend to play Creation Club only, since I'm making my own rules, I'm definitely gonna say that I can, use Thane weapons and items given by a Jarl. That's a great honor. My weight is only 134. We're gonna leave Lydia here. Eventually, we'll get her to follow us and we'll go to Myrwatch and leave her with Sophie, or Lucia.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Alright, what does the house call?
As my Thane, I'm
We gotta
sworn
do
to
a
your
little
service.
conversation.
I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Alright, thank you.
Farewell.
We'll come back and get her and send her to the house, maybe. But right now, we've got to go get some sleep, eat again, maybe buy some more arrows from Bellathor. And then instead of climbing the 7,000 steps, I intend to go up the side of the frigging mountain, if possible, if I can recreate that. Why is she still
I need
here?
to get my things and say goodbye to everyone. I'll meet you at home. Thanks. Thanks so much.
Now I'm getting a little worried. Last time I got her, she was at the house as soon as I actually fast traveled to get there and see. If she's not there, when we get back from the Greybeards and everything,
This is a local favorite, and
I'm going to pick up a save and go back.
Ragnar the Red.
And not adopt her at that
There
point.
once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to White.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I bet. Take a look.
As he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
This stuff is only 220. It might be okay for now.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
But then he went quiet.
I'll show you to your room.
When
Right
he
this
met
way.
the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in.
Let me know
full
if
of
there's
zeal.
anything else you need.
And the
Let's see if this is going to be enough to restore all my lack of sleep debuffs.
haggard named Ragnar was boastful no more.
Well rested.
Or when his ugly red head rolled around the floor.
Maybe
If it's
some
work
other
you're looking
time
for,
I'll reveal your destiny.
Claudia's the one to talk to.
Did I mess with my
You
volume
know
or
what's
something?
wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone's
What time is it? 9:05.
obsessed with
Let's
death.
see if old Bellathor has some more arrows. How much do we have left? Well, we used a few on the dragon.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. Everything's for sale, my friend. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Well, I guess he's plumb out of Creation Club arrows.
Do come back.
But I don't really see having a lot of fights right now, except for maybe the goons coming from Solstein to kill us.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We'll pay good money for information.
Who are you looking
for? A woman. A foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
What are you looking for? Talking with my mouth full.
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
Well, we might do that for now. Okay, so I guess we're going to see the Greybeards. Maybe up the side of the mountain.
Do you have news of our quarry?
Just run over these
Do you
guys.
have news of our quarry?
The place we're going to try and climb up the side of High Hrothgar, the mountain, is basically on the way to Iverstead anyway, so if it doesn't work out, we'll continue on to that town and up the 7,000 steps. Oh. Why I'm here. Let's see if we can buy a saddle from this guy for our wild horse.
Not the fleetest steed. Man like you needs a war horse, I reckon.
I like to register. I like to change my horses. Well, let's see how this goes. All right.
It's strong.
I recently picked up the wild horses from the Creation Club. This is the one in the background from Markarth. Because I had to go make sure I could get the Dwarven Mudcrab. Because my first Argonian, it got broken from too many messing around in my saves, making videos. So,
looking to shatter records?
I like to change my horse's saddle. We don't have one yet.
Of course.
Standard saddle, 100. White saddle. Later we'll put on a Stormcloak saddle when we come out, come out of the closet, so to speak, and support the true side in this fight. Standard saddle or a white saddle? What's a white saddle? Let's take a look. Ah, there it is. Let's see what else we can do. Register and rename my horse. Up to now, my horse is just called Wild Horse. Now, I understand you can't put in your own custom name, but let's see what its name's going to be.
Of course.
Well, let's...
Hmm?
Well, let's go up to the horse and see if this name changed its name. Rand. You see that? R-A-N. Rand. Let's take a look at the saddle. I guess it's not too bad. Ride Rand. Even though we can't choose our own name, I have to admit, it's probably a better name than I would have come up with. Alright. On to see the Greybeards. I definitely want the shouts, because I want the sprint shout. Before, with my other Argonian, I went and got the Creation Club sword, Dawnfang, Duskfang. A tremendous quest. It is definitely worth the price. Anyway, there was one area I couldn't get to because you had to basically jump across.
Thinking of settling
so I want to, next time I go there, I want to be able to see if I can get up there and get to where I couldn't before. See if there was anything there. Oh, wait a second. Hold up. I think that went over it. I was becoming concerned that I might not be able to depress it enough. But basically my plan is to avoid combat as much as possible. Like you're on a recon or lurk mission in Nam or something. Or the horse soldiers with John Wayne. Avoid a fight. Get to your goal.
Time to end this little game.
Focus on the mission. Do not play like a frost troll, killing, fighting everything you come across or in sight. Is it back here? Alright, we'll let them take care of this.
I bet we have rabbits again. I'm getting sick of
Let me do a hard save here. Because this is where we're going to try and climb the mountain.
Tell the commander. I'm sure the boot in your arse will take your mind off his problems.
Straight up there. Straight up this mountain. I did it once. We'll see if we can do it again. I didn't even have the quest to go there the first time I tried it. I just did it for the heck of it. And of course I couldn't get in because I didn't have the quest. It was locked. Is there anything I need to do here? Hunger. Let's take a little bit of that hunger off of us. Rabbit haunch. Well fed. Okay, we're okay. I don't know if I've already saved, but we'll do it. Let's get on the horse. Ran. Cool name. And see if we can go up the side of this mountain. Let's see, where did I start? Come on. Quit jumping. There is kind of a path here, you know, for a while. I just started following it out of curiosity. Sometimes you just like to explore, right? I think I went this way. Now I can't really look up because, you know, I can't elevate my vision enough. Where did I go from here? You can see at the top, you know, it looks like the rocking of the mountain. Here we are. So did I go this way? Don't know. You know what? I better maybe save right here in case we fall and get killed. Try another way. Let's see. Is this going to work out? Now, we're not going to start freezing, are we? I think I was over here more above the horse's head. But let's see if we can continue this way. Ah! Now what? Need a drink. Diet Coke. That doesn't really look too promising. Well, maybe it is promising. All right, have you ever seen that before? Come on. Anybody watching this on wherever, what platform? Have you ever seen anybody go up the side of the mountain to the Greybeards? Maybe they've done it, but you've definitely seen it here. Let's save right here. And overall, it was probably faster than going to Ivarstead and then up the stairs. Now let's see if we can get in. We should be able to. I don't think you have to go by the stairs. So this is the second time I've done it. Yeah. I want to keep my horse kind of out of the weather if I can a little bit. what do I have to say? I'll say it again. I am the greatest horseman in Skyrim. I'm talking about the community, the players, especially for combat from the horse.
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. We will see if you truly have the gift. Show us, Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar. I am Master Angir. I speak for the Greybeards. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here?
I'm answering your summons, Master.
We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. We will do our best to teach you how to use your gift in fulfillment of your destiny. That is for you to discover. We can show you the way, but not your destination. You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But do you have the discipline and temperament to follow the path laid out for you? That remains to be seen. Without training, you have already taken the first steps towards projecting your voice into a thum, a shout. Now let us see if you are willing and able to learn. When you shout, you speak in the language of dragons. Thus, your dragon blood gives you an inborn ability to learn words of power. All shouts are made up of 3 words of power. As you master each word, your shout will become progressively stronger. Master Einarth will now teach you Roll, the second word in Unrelenting Force. Roll means balance in the dragon tongue. Combine it with Fus, force, to focus your thumb more sharply. Roll. The others do not speak. You learn a new word like a monster. You truly do have the gift. But learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it in a shout. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einarth will allow you to tap into his understanding of Roll. Your unrelenting force shout to strike the targets as they appear. Well done. Again. Use both Fus and Roll. Together they will make the shout more powerful. Use both Fus and Roll. Together they will make the shout powerful. Strike the targets as they appear. Press and focus. Use both Fus and Roll. Together they will make the shout more powerful. Use both words, if you can.
Do I have both words?
Strike the top. You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragonborn. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow Master Bori.
This little crab follows me around the way my wife's pit bull does. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated.
Master Bori will teach you the first word. We will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Master Bori will teach you wood, which means whirlwind. You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thing. Approach Master Bori and he will gift you his knowledge of wood. Now we will see how quickly you can master a new shout.
Oh shoot, that was an accident. Whirlwind.
Master Bori. Now, it's your turn. Stand next to me. Master Bori will open the gate. Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes. Your quick mastery of a new thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself. You are now ready for your last trial. Retrieve the horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane.
Oh, that could be fun. For another stream, maybe
Remain
tomorrow
true
night.
to the way of the voice. You will return.
But I've also got to go back and see Lucia at the house. Now, whether we go to Ivarstead or down the side of the mountain to Riverwood, those assassins from the island are going to be after us. Yeah, we're locked from getting up there. So if I'm trying to remember where I went down the side of the mountain from in the past. I'd never gone up the mountain until just tonight, maybe a week or so ago. But down the mountain a couple of times. Oh, do they have any food or anything? Where's their kitchen? I can't remember. Okay. Well, let's see if I can find my way back out here. That's not the... See, I'm already lost. Shoot. I just remembered. Alright, we're still full of we don't need to sleep. Of course, we didn't bring Klimek supplies up here. Do a hard save here in case I fall off the side of the mountain. But I think we came up right around here, didn't we? I don't know if we can go down here. I'm going to give it a shot. Hold it, hold it. I hit the wrong key. I wanted to put the horse in walk mode. Well, if I get going too fast, we're going to fall off. We're going to start leaping and go airborne and down the side of the mountain. Let's see. And the trees are in my vision. I wonder if we're going to come out at the Stormcloak camp again. No, I don't. That's what's going to kill us, right there. So let me put it in walk mode. And where are we? That looks pretty steep. I don't know. Can we zigzag our way down the mountain? The horse wants to slide. I can kind of see it. Hey, if nothing else, we're discovering new areas of Skyrim. You know, for a house modder, why not here? Put a house right here. I thought we would be coming down right above the Stormcloak camp, but it seems like we're obviously not. And we didn't go that far down the path, you know, from the castle up there. So maybe things get turned around a little bit. But we are definitely in a different area coming down. It's almost like we went through a teleport spell a little bit. So can we get down from here? This looks a little hairy. You know what? I think we're going to make it. Well, basically, we've made it, right? I don't want to get in a fight with anything, you know, wolves, cats, bears, spiders. Let me save this. Well, I'll do a quick save. I want to get off the horse. First person view and look back up there. We came down that thing, which is definitely a different spot. Let's not get killed on the last rock. Let's not get killed at the falls. Oh, well, I don't necessarily fight. Oh! I might be going a little too fast. I don't want to be swept over the falls. I'm going to have to say that's pretty impressive, especially going up the side of the mountain to see the graybeards. The only place I know I can do it is from the Stormcloak camp. Let's see. I'm going to keep the golden claw to see if back at my house from the Creation Club if there's a special place for the golden claw. Some of the houses have that. I want to pick up Shadowrend, take a carriage ride all the way back to Morthal. See if Lucia is there. And if she isn't there, I might go all the way back to before I adopted her and do the whole thing again. So I don't want a broken thing in the game, but I'm just hoping she's there. All right, oh, we gotta go get Shadowrend. And maybe all that dragon bone and stuff. Throw it on the horse, go back to the carriage, take a trip to Morthal, and hopefully we're not too far away from the horse when the carriage stops. Freezing. Hold it, some people look like they need some help.
There are dragons about, traveler. Be warned.
I know.
Then you've seen them too. We lost our home, our livestock. We barely have enough gold to get by.
Here you go.
Thank you, traveler. Be safe, and don't forget to keep an eye on the sky.
If you're a troll killing everything in sight, I doubt you're going to give any charity. Alright, first of all, let's see what's in the chest. Just a couple of bucks. Alright, where is everything? Shadow Red. High priority. The scales and stuff. Do I have it all? Nah. Alright. Oh, survival mode. Maybe we can't walk when overburdened. Sometimes you have to jump. Ran. I would have to say that's a good name. My goal right now is to get back to the house and see if Lucia's there. I'm too overburdened to run into town to see if she's still hanging around. Let's see. We're probably going to be starving and hungry, tired when we get there. See the white run, a black stable horse? That's been my oldest, probably dearest companion in my 3,000 hours. I haven't always used her, but for the most part, that's been my main follower, companion, and use. I almost feel a little guilty, you know, not using her. But I want to do the Creation Club horses.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Morthal.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Come on, am I going to be able to climb in back?
You ready to go yet?
Just about. Hey, hello.
Can't wait here forever.
Alright, now what's the problem here? The carriage didn't go. Does the carriage go if you're overburdened? That's a new one.
We'd best hurry it up.
Let me experiment. I'm going to do a hard save here. I'm going to unload a lot of my crap right here and just see if we can go. Shadow Red. Alright. Well, apparently not. So I'm going to go back to my save. This has happened to me a couple of times. I'm not sure.
Ready to go yet? I can't wait here forever.
I thought we'd be back at the house by now. A technical glitch. Let's see if we can rehire the carriage. If not, we'll have to take the horse back to our house. Because I'm going to see.
Take you to any of the old capitals.
I'm going to see if Lucia's there.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. You'd best hurry it up.
I'm getting the feeling that this isn't working. As I said, it happened once before. I'm not really sure what was going on. But I am going to go to my house.
ready to go yet?
No, I'm not. Now, if I leave... If I leave this carriage here, will I be able to rent another carriage down the road?
I can't wait here forever.
I'm going to save here. Then I'm going to go back on the load. Ah, that's too far back. Well, I have to undo that because I don't want to glitch any future carriage rides. If this carriage is waiting for me and I'm somewhere else a couple of days from now and I can't ride the carriage. But since we are here, this is risky going through here maybe. Instead of going back and getting Shadow Rent and all the Dragonbone stuff, I think we'll just straight up rent the carriage and go to the house, see if Lucia's there. If she is, everything's well, and I'll come back a later time and collect all that stuff. I'll be streaming again tomorrow night, probably starting around midnight or 1. My schedule, that's just what it is. So far, I think we can maybe complete the game with Ruin's Edge and the Arcane Arrows. Alright, what's my weight? 134. Let's do a hard save here. Because if it comes to it, I'm prepared to ride the horse all the way back. I just don't want the broken carriage thing.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the old capitals. Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats?
Now we're going.
Khajiit.
Was it because I was overloaded?
I hear this whole country...
Maybe the carriages can only carry so much weight. Alright. Let's go to our house. Morthal, the swamp. Alright, here we are. Yes, Myrwatch there, if you can see it through the grayness. Does look like it has the college architecture. Everybody says, yeah, it's the mage place. Any place can be a mage place. Drela's a cottage. Even a Phalian here in town, the greatest conjurer in Skyrim, I guess he lives in a common house. But take a look at the swamp. Take a look at me. I'm a lizard. Of course I want to live in the swamp too. But will Lucia be in the house? If I can get in there before dying. Something just flew. Oh, we got
everything I could have hoped for. I know it's not much, but I found a few pretty things. They're in the chest in my room. If you see anything you like, please take it. You've done so much for me. It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you, daughter. The first time I adopted her right away, right after getting the house with my other Argonian that's now broken. She came here right away, and as you can see, she came to the house. No problem, right away. So the Creation Club, at least this house, works fine. Of course, it's by Eleonora, who is reputed to be the greatest of all time, pretty much. Something did fly around, though, as we walked in here. Here it is. It doesn't always do it, but I think these roll of papers flew off. Looks like that cup got overturned. And I'm myself knocking stuff over. Alright, here we are, sitting in the house, getting warm. I'm hungry. So I pretty much accomplished everything I wanted to do tonight. I started the dragons going. I haven't done them for a long time. We went up to the Greybeards, up the side of a mountain, and down the side of the mountain. Discovered that apparently you can't travel on carriages if you're overloaded. We'll check that out again. But I wasn't going to risk just hopping on the horse and going with that carriage back there waiting for me. I don't know if it's going to break future carriage rights. And we found out that Lucia is in the house. So I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for watching. This is going up to YouTube. And hopefully we'll do this tomorrow night again. Okay, Stephen, not Stefan, out.